Hello Lorehounds, it's Koopa here. Welcome to the guide on how to score yourself the sunflower pet, one of the most sought after in the game. So many of you probably know the way to do it is to do the Peacebloom versus Ghoul minigame, which is based on Plants vs. Zombie from PopCap Games. It's an incredibly popular casual game and it plays almost, well, pretty much exactly the same way. So monsters come from the right side, go to the left side towards your home base, which in this case is the farmhouse, and we also have the lawnmowers on the left too. And your whole point is to just kill the zombies and defend your base. So it's basically a tower defense game, only very, very casual. We start off with almost nothing. All we can do is plant this one plant, not even sunflowers yet. And we learn those as we go through the waves, so there's 5 quests to end up scoring yourself the pet. And we go through, and as you kill the mobs and finish waves, you earn the ability to use more pets. So here we see we have sunflowers now, we have your normal spitter, we have a spitter that slows, and also just something to soak up damage and let our spitters do their thing while the mobs are coming at them. Picking up sun is very basic. It falls from the ground randomly. The more sunflowers you have, the more sun that falls. You just right-click on it to grab it. You know, simple interaction that you usually have. One of the key differences in this game compared to Plants vs. Zombies is that these mobs, the zombies, can actually attack adjacent areas. So they'll attack something that's right above them or right below them if there's nothing in front of them to kill. And as this is a mini-game in World of Warcraft, it doesn't play exactly like it should. There's some quirks and stuff. Sometimes it'll be difficult to pick up sun because it'll be behind a plant and stuff like that, but it's a really entertaining minigame nonetheless. There's also only a handful of different mob types that come at us throughout the 5 stages. You'll see the basic fodder, the guys with the helmets on. You see some ghoul statues that come out. There you see one of the lawnmowers taking out some guys. Once you get to, I think, about the 4th or 5th quest, you'll actually open everything, and that includes pumpkin bombs. You get strangler vines, which are completely original to WoW's incarnation of Plants vs. Zombies. So there is some sort of progression you go through as you do the quest. It's not the same basic thing. Many people have actually had problems completing this because they often don't get enough sun. So the best way, this certainly isn't the only strategy, but you can see me building up all the sunflowers in the back 2 rows so they don't get hurt. And by the time you have 8, you'll end up having so much sun that you almost don't know what to do with it all. So when the boss finally comes, you really have to damage him with the pumpkin bombs, and everything else you can kill with your normal spitters. So if you just make a good defensive line up front, hold back the other zombies as you bomb him with your pumpkin bombs. The strangler vines are good for some crowd control, whereas the graveyards are good just to let them sit there and tank. The biggest problem you'll have when fighting the boss is that he'll actually throw out these potions that end up killing 3 random plants. So you just got to make sure you replace those as fast as you can, especially if they're your sunflowers. At this point, it just becomes a battle of attrition. You have so much sunflower coming in that you're going to be able to kill anything he sends at you, unless he sends ginormous waves, which never happens. Really, you're just waiting until you get enough pumpkin cooldowns to be able to kill the end boss. So that's it, Lorehounds. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Just make sure you have enough sunflowers, and you won't have a problem grabbing yourself one of the most sought-after pets in the game.